Who is Sonia Modes Schottenstein?
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 Sonia Modes Schottenstein is a loyal, kind individual, and I'm so proud to know her.
My mother and grandma were in the kitchen talking, and they said all of a sudden they heard somebody playing the piano. They didn't know who that could possibly be. So here I was, seated myself at the piano and played Mary Had a Little Lamb. That was the first song and that was the beginning. My first real job was the Desert Inn on Broad Street, and I was there for 10 years. I came to the top in 1965. There's something so special about the top.
We've seen Sonia not just at the top and not at the Buxley Monk, but I remember Sonia from the Neal House.
I know when Uncle Saul was dating Sonia, he'd go to the Neal House, probably several times a week, and sit there and watch her play, and really loved her playing.
You would not believe that I dated Saul from when I was in my teens, but it didn't click then. And then later in life, he would keep coming back into my life. And then finally, well, we were older, and it did click.
If you walked in the door, she knew your favorite song and started playing it. I mean, how she remembered all these songs, I don't know, but she did.
I see Sonia at the top playing, which I feel like I see her the same as I see her at Heritage House. Sonia's here, I'm guessing, once a week.
I've been playing at Heritage House for 50 years. So Heritage House is, I used to call it second home.
In the Columbus community, Uncle Saul and Sonia have been very active in the Heritage House. I remember as a child, Uncle Saul would walk to the Heritage House every Shabbos and run the morning minions on Saturday morning. And Sonia, in carrying on that same tradition, just gave the dialysis center in memory of Uncle Saul and honor of Sonia.
I became aware of the need when my brother, God love him, he was on dialysis, and I saw how they carried these people out. They'd get up 6 o'clock in the morning waiting for the stretcher to come and get them. I thought, that's terrible. So for the residents, I think this will help Heritage House.
She really sold me on the project, and we're fortunate to have her on board.
By the gift she gives to people, Sonia has brought out the best in people, and I don't know if she realizes it or not, but Sonia, you've really made a difference in this world.
That's just, I guess I was just raised that way, and I do believe it. I do believe in charity.
When I first came here, I was given a cart, a boombox, and all my material I had to carry from classroom to classroom. And it was very difficult, and the quality of music was difficult, to teach in the class. But when Sonia came forward and donated money to build a special music room, everything changed. The world changed in here.
I knew there was a need. Children had no place to go to rehearse or to, when they sing or when they play instruments or whatever. So but it's the room now that's the music room, and they know where to go.
There's a picture in my classroom of her parents. It's right above my piano. And I've told every child that walks in my room, I've told them about Sonia, I've told them about her parents, and how important this room is to her in memory of her parents.
And my dear beloved mother and daddy are on the wall, and some little children will say, who are they? So I feel like I'm keeping my mother and daddy alive.
Sonia brings just joy to everybody, and everything she does with her talent has done remarkable things. I mean, think about matching people together, changing their lives.
She takes great pride in matching Jewish couples together, putting people together. She's been doing this for the last 40-something years, and this is her true love besides music.
I get so excited when I'm making a match. I feel like I'm doing it for myself. I mean, that's how much I enjoy putting people together.
Sonia kept saying to me, I'm going to find somebody for you. She said, give me a little time, but I'm going to find somebody for you. And sure enough, she did.
As I walked in the door, there was Sonia Modes playing the piano as usual and said, "Sandy, I want you to meet Marcia."
I'd say Sonia was always looking for somebody for me, but I wasn't really receptive. Rosalie was the first person she actually
He's shy.
fixed me up with, and I don't think I'm shy.
Sonia did play at our wedding. There was a gorgeous baby grand piano in the suite that we got married in, and she did play the whole evening, which was wonderful, just wonderful.
And Sonia played at our wedding and our reception.
I've made 41 marriages. I won't take credit unless I said, so-and-so, this is so-and-so.
She has to have some record held for a number of marriages and relationships she's created. That's the one thing that's hard for her to do at Heritage House.
She's definitely used her music as a source for everything, but it's all making people happy.
Sonia's had a love for the school since the school started, and to see her getting recognized is really very special.
We're just so proud and honored to be her friend.
Who is Sonia Modes Schottenstein? Sonia is a lot like Oz. So you come into this land and you look at everything that's been created and you have no idea who really did it or who behind the scenes was responsible for it, and then you rip back the curtain and you see Oz. And then you look at who's responsible for a lot of happiness around here, and it's Sonia.